Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now, a number of my subscribers have asked me, what's the next big thing? What's the next emerging technology that's going to make us money? It's time to move on from cryptocurrency, they think, because they feel that they've lost out. They didn't buy when I asked them to buy, and they feel that that ship has sailed, the train has moved on, and they've lost out. Now, let me tell you this, that's not true. You can still make a lot of money from cryptocurrency, and I'm going to go into that. But you got to understand, money is not static. I'm not talking about the value. I'm talking about the form. The intrinsic value is different from the form. So back in the days of Abraham, they were using like gold and silver as money, and then eventually they started minting coins, and that was the first fiat currency. Fiat is just a currency that is issued by the government. And then they had notes, we had paper currency, and from paper currency we went into plastic credit cards, and in the last decade or two we started to have wire transfers where you could do it on your phone, you could do it on your computer, you could pay people electronically, e-money so to say. And eventually we had cryptocurrency, which came about 2010 2011. So you got to understand that even cryptocurrency itself is going to eventually give way one day for a new form of money. That's just the thing. The only permanent thing is change. But then before cryptocurrency gets to its zenith, and then before it begins to fall, we're going to see signs, and we're not near there at all. We're not near there at all. The reason why cryptocurrency has a lot of promise is because President Trump was elected in the United States, and this is a man who is a crypto visionary. Not just him, his sons are, even his youngest son. And if you look at what he's done, his treasury pick, Scott Bessent, and his commerce secretary pick, Howard Lutnick, they are both crypto enthusiasts. They are crypto enthusiasts. So just imagine that you've got the Treasury Secretary and you've got the Commerce Secretary. So those are the two people who are going to be controlling the economy. And one is a crypto entrepreneur, the other is a crypto enthusiast, Scott Bessent and Howard Lutnick. So they have a framework. I think it was in June of this year where Scott Bessent was saying that he believes that crypto is the future, and Howard Lutnick also. So around that same time, he gave an interview to Fox Magazine, Fox Network, and he said that crypto is here to stay. So we're going to be seeing a framework. Now, the reason why crypto has not gotten to its zenith is because we don't have a framework. So, for instance, you've got a central bank like the Federal Reserve Bank in the United States, the Bank of England, that controls the dollar, the pound, and then the European Central Bank. You don't have that for cryptocurrency. And then also for stocks, you have the Securities and Exchange Commission, which is headed by Gary Gensler. And then you also have Jerome Powell, setting, monetary policy in the United States. You don't have any of that in crypto, in the crypto sector. But with the election of Trump, we're going to be seeing that crypto is going to start having a framework whereby you're going to have a body, similar to the Securities and Exchange Commission, setting frameworks. So currently right now, Bitcoin and other cryptos, they tend to follow the ebbs and flows of the stock market, of the S&P 500. That's why if the S&P 500 is down, crypto tends to be down. So by the time they have their own separate framework of regulatory bodies, you're going to see that this crypto is just going to explode. So people are thinking, oh yes, it's exploded. Trump is not yet in power yet. By the time he's in power, and then these people that he's nominated have assumed their offices, they're going to create a framework. And you have to understand that the Congress, the United States Senate, is controlled by the Republican Party. So they're going to have not just, it might not be easy, but they are going to have smooth sailing through the Congress to get their legislation through. So I'm telling you, still invest in cryptocurrency, but here's what you want to do. Don't just invest wildly, or don't just invest in new coins, or don't just invest in coins that are not very expensive because you want to make a lot of money. That's how people lose money. There are over 25,000 cryptocurrencies, and most of them are going to fail. Most of them are fly by night. So what you want to do, you want to limit yourself to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Chainlink. So you want to limit yourself to those four, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Chainlink. So forget about the price right now. You think, oh my gosh, the price. Look, when I first told people to buy crypto, to buy Bitcoin was selling at, I think, $27,000. And people insulted me. Today Bitcoin is almost $100,000. So when I told people to buy the VOO was trading at, I think, 325. Today the VOO is trading at 550. So buy these cryptocurrencies. The only way is up. Now, if you have questions arising from this, you're a subscriber of mine, ask a question on the subscriber tab. Now, this is the Apostle of Prosperity, Ronald Murray, saying, God bless you.